Okay, so we have already talked about um, sitting meditation, right? And uh, in discussing about sitting meditation, we have already covered about noting of rising, falling, and noting of sitting, touching as the primary object. Mm, mm. And in the last talk, we began to uh, talk a little bit about walking meditation. So we discussed about the benefits of walking meditation, how walking meditation is very beneficial, especially in an intensive retreat like this. Okay? And so why yogis must not neglect walking meditation. Okay? But today we'll discuss about walking meditation itself. Okay? How to uh, actually practice walking meditation. Hmm. So after 1 hour of sitting, so you get up in order to do 1 hour of walking meditation. Okay? So you alternate in an intensive retreat like this. Okay? So you walk, sit for an hour, walk for an hour. We alternate between sitting and walking in this way in order to balance the posture, balance the mind. Okay? Mm. Now, so after the 1 hour sitting is finished, okay? So when the clock sounded, uh, 1 hour is up. So uh, don't just get up immediately. Okay? Mhm. So remember uh, that anything that you do in between sitting meditation and walking meditation, it comes under meditation on daily activities. Okay? So as soon as the sitting meditation comes to an end, the meditation on daily activities begin. Okay? So meditation does not stop. When the sitting meditation session comes to an end, it continues on. Okay? Hmm. So, as we said, Vipassana retreat like this, intensive retreat, meditation goes on, must go on throughout the day. Okay? From the moment you wake up in the morning until you fall asleep at night, throughout the whole day, meditation must not stop. Okay? It must go on continuously, from walking, or to sitting, to daily activities, and so on and on. Okay? It must not stop. So meditation must go on. Okay? So when the clock sound signaling the end of an hour of sitting, okay? So do not give up the noting. Okay? Hold on to the continuous mindful noting that you have already developed during the sitting meditation. Okay? So when the clock sound, uh, you're not hearing. Don't forget to note. Okay? So once you hear the clock, so you know the 1 hour is up. So you're not knowing. Uh, you want to stop the sitting meditation. You're not wanting. Okay? And then you want to open the eyes and not the intention to open the eyes. Okay? Not intention. Okay? And then when the eyes starts to open, be aware, noting, opening. Okay? Mm. Bring your attention to the eyes. Okay? As it begins to open. Okay? Notice the sensation as the eyes begin to open. uh, There's some kind of force there, tightness, pushing the eyelids open. Okay? So notice the sensation. It's a very slight sensation. You bring your attention there, you can feel it. Yeah? You open the eyes slowly. Mm, you can feel the sensation. You can feel sometimes the firmness of the eyeball as the eyelids slowly open. Right? So not all the sensation as opening. uh, Be clearly aware. Right? Then as the eyes open, you begin to see. uh, and you're not seeing. Be aware of the experience of seeing clearly. Okay? Mm. And then uh, you want to get up. Not intention to get up. Okay? Then you want to get up, now you have to move. Right? First, you need to, uh, your hands, your arms need to reach out to the floor. Right? So intention to reach, not intention as the arm reaches out. Not reaching. Uh, the body also starts to move forward. Uh, not the body moving forward. So do it slowly. Okay. This meditation on daily activities, you have to move slowly. Okay, like a sick person. Okay. Uh, so move slowly. Sick person don't have energy, is very weak. You move slowly. Uh, or you move like a zombie. Slowly. Okay. Mm. So only when you move slowly, then you can observe uh, the bodily activities clearly. Uh, the mind can keep up. You move quickly, the mind cannot keep up. It's too fast. The mind cannot discern clearly the moment to moment uh, physical process that is going on. Okay? So you go slowly, stretching as the body move forward. You're not moving. Uh, Feel the sensation in the body. Okay, as you're stretching out, as you're leaning forward, be clearly aware of all the sensation that is involved in all this motion. Okay? The physical sensation, and as the hands touches the floor, not touching, as it pushes down, not pushing. As the body lifts up, not lifting. Okay? So all the time, do it slowly, be carefully aware uh, of the physical sensation that's arising in the body, moment to moment, as the body slowly lift up. Okay? Mm. So be aware of yes, form. So not bit by bit carefully. Yeah. There's the body pushes up, not pushing up, not lifting. Feel the sensation of the pushing up. Uh, and not the heaviness in the body as the body slowly lift up. Okay? Mm. And so do everything slowly and not very carefully, moment to moment. Okay? Not until the whole body comes to a standing posture. Okay? Then when you're standing, not standing, and be aware of the sensation of the body, correctness of the body in the standing posture. Okay? And be aware of the heaviness of the body, the pressure on the foot, and so on. And whatever sensation appears And just be aware of it and note it. Standing, standing, standing. Then you want intention to walk. So you know intention, intention, then you start walking. Okay? So all this comes under uh, daily activities. Noting in daily activities. Then you start to walk to the walking path. Okay? This also falls under daily activities still. So yes. So when you're walking in during the meditation on daily activities, okay? So you uh, do the not the one step, uh, one face, noting. Okay? Right step, left step, right step, left step. As you take each step, note carefully. Or you can simply not stepping, stepping, stepping. Mm. Yeah. But important thing is your whole attention each time must be on the foot that is stepping. Okay, place your whole attention on the foot as the foot step forward and be aware clearly of the sensation involved in the act of stepping. Okay. So your eyes on the floor. Don't look left. Don't look right. Okay. Mm. So and walk slowly. Right step, left step, right step, left step. Huh? Mm. And this is the one time in your life that you can take your sweet time. Slowly knocking. Okay. Mm. So, so in this way, you walk until you reach the walking path. Mm. So in this way, you carry forward the momentum, the mindful noting that you have developed from the sitting meditation all the way to the walking meditation. Okay? Mm, mm. Now, talking about the walking path, so we must choose a walking path. Okay? And once you choose the walking path, stay with that walking path okay? For the whole duration of an hour. Don't you start walking there, then after a while, I don't like this path, I go another place and walk. So continue walking, and then after that, shift yet to another place to do and walking. Okay? Stick to the path that you choose. Okay? Then the walking path also must not be too short or too long. Okay? If the path is too short, have hardly any time to build up the continuity of the mindful noting on the footsteps before you have to turn. Okay? You walk a little bit, and then you have to turn already. Okay? So, so there's no time to build up the continuity. Okay? So your mind is constantly distracted by too many turnings. Okay? So not too short, not too long also, because too long, especially in the beginning, when the mindfulness and concentration is not sufficiently developed, you cannot hold the mind, the concentration uh, too long on the footsteps. So if your path is too long, after a while you find it starts to wander away. Right? Mm. So, so you start to lose focus. So it's better to uh, the path is not too long, and that after some distance you can stop and then you turn and then you start walking back again. Okay? So that is like a break in the activity of walking, which kind of also the change remind you you have to be mindful. Okay. So you continue to walk, your mindfulness concentration not strong enough. There's no break in the activity. The mind tends to wander away. Okay. So not too long. Mm, and not too short. So roughly about 20 steps is ideal. Okay? That's not too long and not too short. Okay? Mm. Now, so walking path, concerning walking path also, do all your walking meditation either at the back of the Dharma hall or outside at the patio. Okay. Mm. And walk in your respective side of the hall. Okay, so all the male yogis should walk on this side. Okay, all the female yogis on the other side. So don't cross over to the other side. Mm. And especially don't do the walking meditation in the sitting area. Okay? So you do walking meditation in the sitting area. If another yogi happen to be doing the sitting meditation there, and then you will disturb the yogi. Mm. And when you're doing walking meditation, uh, walk to and fro. Okay, so don't walk in circles. uh, Walk up and down, to and fro. Okay. Mm. So because if you walk in circles, and other yogis are walking there, you will cross their path and then you disturb their walking meditation. Okay? Mm. So walk to and fro. So in the Dhamma hall, uh, all the yogis walk uh, left to right of the hall, okay? Up and down in this way. So don't walk up and down. Mm. So everybody must walk from left to right, right to left. Okay. If everybody walk like this and then you go and walk another way up and down, again you will cross their path and disturb the other yogis. Okay? Outside in the patio, of course, you walk up and down. Yeah? So choose a path. Make sure you don't cross into other yogis' path. Mm. Okay, so you choose the walking path and then you stick to it. Okay? So once you're at the walking path, you're standing there. uh, So you're ready to begin walking meditation. Okay? So you note first, you note the body standing, right? So you're not standing. Okay? Bring your attention into the body. Okay? Feel the body in the standing posture. Okay? The uprightness of the body, and the heaviness, and so on. And feel all this sensation clearly. Okay? Mm. Uh, yeah. So let your mind settle into the body. Mm. Mm. And once you begin, you're ready to walk. So you want to walk, there's intention. There's urge in the mind to start walking. So note that there's intention to walk, intention. Okay? Then you start walking. Okay? Now, for walking meditation, usually for beginners, I'll instruct them to divide the 1 hour of walking into three parts, 20 minutes each. Okay. Mm. So in the first 20 minutes, you just not walking in one phase, one phase, walking, just right step, left step, right step, left step. Okay, or you can simply just not stepping. Okay? So, yeah. Now, because you just got up from sitting meditation, yeah, so after 1 hour of sitting, your body is very likely a little bit stiff. Okay? So when you start walking meditation, at first you can walk a little faster, huh? But not too fast. So just fast enough to help loosen up the body a bit, ease the stiffness. So you walk right step, left step, uh, but with careful noting. Even though you walk a bit fast, walk with careful noting. Okay. Mm. So now, walking meditation, your hands, you can put it, hold it both together in front of you, like this, or hold it at the back. Okay. Mm. So, or you can just fold your arms together. Okay? Mm. So, so as you walk, note carefully, right step, right step, left step. Okay. So even if you walk, at first you walk a bit fast, a bit casually, but you're only casual in your physical movement, not in your noting. Okay? The mind must still note carefully, uh, even if the motion is a bit fast. Okay? So that means you have to exert effort and to follow carefully, to feel carefully. And right step, left step, right step, left step. Mm. So and when you reach the end of the path, when you want to stop, not the intention to stop. Okay? And as the body comes to a stop, not stopping. Feel the body slowly come to a stop. Okay? And then when you're standing there, not standing. Mm. So again, feel the body in the standing posture. Yeah? Mm. So, and when your intention arise, you want to turn. You feel the urge to turn, and not the intention. Intention. Then as the body starts to turn, be aware of the body turning. Be aware of the sensation in the body as it turns, bit by bit. Be aware of the sensation of the 2 feet as they keep stepping in order to turn. Okay? So be clearly aware of all this sensation that's arising moment to moment as you turn. Okay? Once you're finished turning, your body come to a standstill. So you're not uh, stopping, and then you're not standing. Okay? Mm. So all the time, hold the attention in the body. Okay? Don't let your attention stray outside. Keep your attention firmly within in the body. Okay? When walking, keep the attention firmly on the foot that is walking. Okay? So your eyes, again, don't look up, don't look left, don't look right, look down in front of you. Okay? If your attention is firmly on the footsteps. Okay? As we said before, even though your eyes are looking in front, uh, if your attention is firmly on the footstep, your eyes will be unfocused. Your vision will be slightly blurred. You will see just enough of the path in order not to bump into anything. Right? Mm. So so keep your attention within, and you know, right step, left step, right step, left step. Mm. So for the first 20 minutes. You just note the footsteps, and a one face noting, right step, left step. So, but you continuously make effort to feel clearly the sensation of each step. Mm. Mm. Because you are making effort to feel clearly the sensation on the foot as it is stepping. So naturally you find that you will slow down over time. In order to feel more and more clearly, you find naturally you begin to slow down more and more and more. Okay? As as you slow down more and more, the mind slowly sink in to feel more and more clearly. Okay? Yes, as you feel more and more clearly, the mindfulness is developing, the concentration also developing from moment to moment. Okay? Mm. So after roughly about 20 minutes, uh, so you don't have to be accurate, roughly more or less around 20 minutes. So, so about after about 20 minutes, you find you're walking very slow, okay? And you're feeling quite clearly the sensation and the footsteps. Okay? So, so then you can switch to for the next 20 minutes. You can switch to noting of the steps in two phase, okay? Lifting and placing, lifting and placing. Mm. So by now you're walking quite slowly, so you uh, focus your attention carefully, completely on the footsteps. Uh, mm. So now when you do walking meditation, your attention should be on the foot, eh? Just on the foot, uh, not on the entire leg, and definitely not on the entire body. Okay? So focus just on the foot. Just let's say this is your foot, so just around here, and a little bit up to the ankle, a little bit. Okay, so your whole attention focus on this area. Okay, mm. so so you walk slowly, place your attention on the foot as it lifts up slowly. Yeah, put your whole attention that you feel with your mind. You feel the sensation as the foot lift up slowly. Okay, so you know that lifting, 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 lifting. And so your whole attention there, okay, follow it, uh, flow with it continuously from beginning to the end. And as your attention flow with it continuously, you continuously make effort, moment to moment. Feel each sensation, uh, each physical sensation that's arising moment to moment to moment. Okay. Mm. So similarly, as the foot places down, you go do it slowly, and then you observe carefully uh, the sensation that's arising moment to moment. Use the mind, use the whole mind to keep feeling, 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 as you know, and placing, placing, placing. Yeah. Mm. So, so in the second 20 minutes, you note the steps in the two phase. Okay? Again, as the 20 minutes progress, you go slower and slower and slower and start to feel clearer and clearer and clearer. The sensation that arises. Okay? Mm. As your mindfulness and concentration develop, you'll be able to feel finer and finer sensation moment to moment. Mm. 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 So by the end of another 20 minutes, noting on this two phase of the steps, carefully, making effort to feel carefully. So the mind will sink in further. So you'll be walking very slowly, and watching very carefully. Yeah. So the mindfulness and concentration will develop further. Yeah. Mm. Then the last part of the walking meditation, the last 20 minutes, and you can uh, move forward to noting of the three phase of each step. That is lifting, pushing forward, and placing. Okay? So again, you make effort. Okay? Observe carefully. Put your whole attention there. Feel clearly. Feel all the sensation that's arising moment to moment to moment uh, in a process from beginning to the end. Okay? So, for example, when you note lifting, so observe carefully. uh, First, the foot is on the floor, so you can notice the hardness, the coolness, or the roughness. And the intention to lift arise, intention as it starts to lift, you may start to feel the pressure building up, become the uh, the intensity increases moment to moment. And you can feel the sensation of tightness becoming more and more tight. Uh, so as you slowly lift up, okay? So just feel the sensation clearly. Okay? Don't think about the parts of the foot, the toes or the heels or whatever part. Just be aware of whatever sensation that arise. Okay? Then as the foot lift up, you may feel a sudden pulling up. Then you can feel maybe the tension releases. Then you can feel the foot lifted up. You can feel the lightness. Uh, as the foot pushes forward, you may notice the sensation of pushing, or you may feel the sensation of resistance, resisting. Okay? You may feel it swaying here, swaying there. Huh? So you observe all this sensation moment to moment. So your whole attention have to be there. You move slowly, your whole attention must keep track moment to moment to moment. Okay? The whole process from beginning to the end. Okay? Mm. So as you place this down, you can feel sometimes the heaviness. You can feel the touching, you can feel it pressing, you can feel the sensation of spreading out, uh, of the hardness or the softness, uh, heat or cold, and so on. Okay? And so your attention must be there, moment to moment to moment, very carefully, observing moment to moment, observing clearly. Okay? Mm. So the sensation occurring moment to moment, they are not static. They're coming one after another. They're transforming, changing. So you have to keep watching carefully the entire process. Okay? So don't not just roughly the rising is like this, roughly the pushing is like this, roughly placing down is like this. Okay? You must watch meticulously, moment to moment, from beginning to the end. In the beginning, it's like this, and then what happened next, then what happened next, then what happened next. So you have to keep track moment to moment to moment, from beginning to the end. And so some points about the walking meditation. Mm. So first one we have already mentioned, we have to slow down. Mm. So even though in the beginning you walk a little bit faster, but over time Just gradually go slower and slower as you make effort to feel clearly the sensation connected with the walking process. Okay? And uh, when you walk, especially when you're walking very slowly, mm, take small steps. Okay? When you're walking a bit fast, your steps can be a bit bigger. Okay, but as you slow down and begin to observe more and more carefully, then in order to help the focus on the footstep, take small steps. Okay? You take too big a steps, the mind can get distracted. Yeah? And because you're walking slowly, you take a big step, so you can become imbalanced. Okay, so take small steps, just one foot in front of the other. So that the mind can focus on it and you won't lose your balance. Mm. And your foot also, don't lift it up too high. Okay, you lift it up too high, you tire yourself after some time. Okay, just lift it up high enough so that you can push forward. Also, uh, of course, don't leave it too low. Too low, you push forward, you'll be dragging the foot on the floor. Okay, so not too high, not too low. Okay, mm. And another point, we have mentioned this just now. Focus on the foot. Okay, don't let the attention stray to the entire foot or to the entire body. Just focus your attention on the foot and focus your attention on the foot that is stepping, okay, that is walking. Okay, even though there's a lot of sensation coming from the foot that is stationary, because it's supporting the entire body, so definitely there will be a lot of sensation coming from the other foot that's supporting the whole body stationary. Mm. So, but ignore it. Right? Hold your attention firmly on the foot that is walking, that is stepping. Because this walking meditation, you're supposed to meditate on the walking, the foot that is walking. Mm. Mm. And as you note each step, okay, watch it. Note the steps from beginning to the end. And when you put down the foot, okay, make sure the foot is completely settled down onto the floor. uh, Before you shift your attention to the other foot and begin to lift again. Okay. So here again, it's important to take small steps. Okay? Otherwise, you take too big a steps, and the moment you put down the other foot already start lifting up. Okay, so you take small steps so that you can completely follow the motion until the foot completely settle down. Okay, and then you can shift your attention to the other foot. Okay? Mm. So, and of course, eyes must look down. Okay, this is very important. Eyes look down, your attention completely focus within on the footsteps. Okay. Mm. Mm. Now for secondary objects, right? Sight and sound. As much as possible, you ignore them. Okay. Sight and sound, you must ignore. Okay, because your eyes are open, so you must exert a lot of effort. Okay, no. You see something, just not seeing, but keep your attention within. Okay, ignore what you see. Just not seeing. Return your attention to the walking process. You hear sound also, huh? As much as possible, you ignore. Okay, so it's very strong. You know, hearing, finish, go back to the steps. Okay, mm. There's an urge to see or an urge to hear, you have to note the urge. Huh? Not desire, note but don't act on it. Okay? Hmm. This is one reason why walking meditation requires a lot of effort because your senses are open to the outside. So you have to exert a lot of effort to restrain the eyes, to restrain the ears, okay? And keep the attention focused on the footsteps. Okay? Mm. Yeah, so you need a lot of effort during walking meditation, not just to follow the steps, but also to restrain the senses. Okay? Mm. This is also why Buddha says the concentration developed in walking meditation can last a long time, okay? Because of the strong effort that required to build it up. Okay? Mm. So you must train the mind to filter out all the distraction from the outside, from the surrounding, and keep your focus solely on the footsteps. Okay? Mm. Bodily sensation also ignore as much as possible. Ignore. If they're not strong sensation, just ignore. Okay? Keep your attention on the footsteps. The sensation is too strong, it holds your attention, then you have to note. Okay? You stop the walking and note. Note until the sensation disappear, huh? And then go back to the walking. Okay? Mm. So thinking, of course, you have to note immediately. Okay? Note firmly, note until it disappear. Okay? Right. Then return your attention back to the walking. Okay? So you have to train the mind to note the thinking firmly so that the moment you note it, it disappear. Okay? Then if it disappear immediately upon noting, then you don't have to stop walking. You, immediately your attention goes back to the walk. And then you can continue walking. Okay? But if the thinking should persist, even though you're not, it keeps thinking, then you stop walking and turn your attention, not thinking, not until it's okay. So it's important to not thinking properly, firmly, so that it disappear immediately upon noting. Okay, Mm. Okay, let's stop here today.